And playing the role of a partner, we'll have on stage Mr. Hasith Prematillake, the Managing Director of the Hayleys Fentons Group. So both of them are just about getting ready and they are set. Let's welcome our presenter, our moderator and our partner on the stage. Please, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Come on, put your hands together.
Fentons needs no introduction. We are one of the largest SIs in this market, part of the bigger group. And you have been a veteran in Fentons. I'm sure everybody in this room knows you. Is there anyone who doesn't know Hasith, sir?
I don't think anyone knows me other than my employees. I'm not a veteran in this, I feel, at all.
Okay. So let me ask you that, what are the transformative initiatives and some of the great things that you are doing at Fentons? If you can just give us a little bit of background about it.
Yes, Rajiv, thank you. I think everybody knows about Hayleys. And Hayleys Fentons is kind of a new sector for Hayleys. Hayleys been here in Sri Lanka for 145 years. Started by Mr. Chaspi Hayleys, a British gentleman, British sailor. And similarly, Fentons also was started by a British chartered engineer in 1919. So Fentons is also a 105 years old company. But predominantly, we started as an electrical company, electrical engineering company. And now we have grown to many fields. So Hayleys acquired Fentons in 2016 because Fentons was going through some financial turbulence. And since 2016 with the Hayleys acquisitions, we did not have any problem in cash. So Hayleys is a fresh AAA rated company, number one company in Sri Lanka. So most rewarded, most recognized company. And with 36,000 employees. So Fentons joined Hayleys as one of the smallest companies, and there are 16 different sectors. We were the 16th in terms of the contribution to Hayleys' mother company. But I'm very happy today, Rajiv. So we have come to the second level out of 16. So we are not the number one still within Hayleys family, but we are number two. So, but most of the results came from our different sectors. It's the renewable energy sector, where that contributes about 80% of our revenue, our profits, and 60% of our revenue. But you all know Hayleys is the largest conglomerate in Sri Lanka and has so many different sectors, which I will have a chance to explain later. And Fentons is considered, or Hayleys Fentons is considered as one of the internal service providers as well for various disciplines. So Fentons specializing in renewable energy, electromechanical construction, that's air conditioning, fire, plumbing, and ELV solutions, security solutions. Then IT, that's our topic today as a SI. So we have rebranded our division as Fentons IT, giving a new name and new identity and driving towards a new strategy. And at the same time, we are into facilities management, we are into the batteries, storage systems, etc. So that's about Fentons, and just want to give you one thing, the contribution of Hayleys to the society. So Hayleys has 62% of the revenue coming from exports, and the balance 38% from the local operation. And that export revenue is 5% of the total exports of Sri Lankan economy. Thank you.
It's a very diverse portfolio, sir. All right, let me break the suspense now. Sir, I want to congratulate you for completing all the 8 specializations in a record 6 months' time. And you are the only partner in Asia Pacific to have achieved this milestone. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big round of applause for him?
Thank you.
For me, this is a quintessential partnership, but I want to ask you that what has been the driving force for this achievement, this feat, and this is no ordinary feat?
The driving force, actually, the starting from the top. That's our chairman, Mr. Mohan Panditegi. He was very aggressive. If you look at his lifestyle, he's 24/7 gentleman. So anytime, even if you call him Saturday, 1 o'clock in midnight, he's up, he will answer the phone. So we got to survive with him in this company. So we also have to work very hard, but at the same time, the rewards are also attached to the hard work. So that's how the Hayleys work. And Hayleys treats employees very well and always focus on the employees' well-being. Apart from the daily contributions, now during the COVID time, so we took care of each and every employee. And we managed to send them to private hospitals, spend the money for the vaccination, provided separate private transport or a controlled manner. And at the same time, those who are affected, we provide them the facilities for dry rations and various other help that is needed, not only for the employee, but to the family as well. So similarly, we spend a lot of money in the human development. So human capital is the ultimate asset of ours, whether we are in the service sector or manufacturing or utility sector. So we spend a lot of time, effort, and money behind developing our talent pool. So this is one result, and we had a very good focus. So our Fentons IT is the leader is Yusuf Itisam. So he came to me and asked for my support. So I said it's fully supported. We have the complete freedom, get the employees, and we don't look at in a kind of a introvert approach. We see even an employee leaves the company, it doesn't matter, because we are helping the industry and helping the nation to grow. So, there are a broader mindset. We have contributed, and our employees also have extended their willingness and their loyalty. So they are still with us. So I'm very happy of the achievement.
Yeah, and that was evident, sir, because last evening when I was there in your office, I met your extended team, the technical teams. I think the technical knowledge, that they have acquired, especially on Fortinet, is amazing, at par excellence. And that's visible because completing 8 levels of specialization in 6 months, as I said, is no ordinary feat. Now, I want to build up on that. How do you plan to apply this technical prowess into driving business growth and accelerating together with Fortinet, sir?
It's a fantastic question. Thank you for asking that. So always we need to have a test bed. So we have our test bed within the group. At the same time, not only Hayleys group, we have valuable group also within our reach. So altogether we have about 300 different companies in various sectors, BSFI, manufacturing, plantation, agriculture, transport and logistics, and the services, power generation, so on. And Fentons IT is their preferred IT partner. And we always get the first right of refusal. So with that having, and also the confidence, the trust that they place in us is very high. And if we can go with some solution, they completely believe in us and they listen to us. And we work very closely with our sister companies. And then we deploy our POCs and pilot projects and then grow. So once we have a proven case, a case study, we can always go to our customer base with experience and example and extend. And give you one example, the SD-WAN implementation is like that. So we had our sister company, Singer, that's about 430 branches. So that's the biggest in Sri Lanka, as I know, at the moment. And we are very happy with that experience. We managed to extend it to various other clients as well.
So you mentioned about close to 280 to 300 companies as a part of the Hayleys group, right? And you also highlighted...
Not only Hayleys group, it's Hayleys plus Valuable.
Right.
Hayleys has about 180 companies.
Right, so that's massive, right? And you also highlighted that you have interest in renewable energies, transport, tea, plantation industries, connected industries. How do you plan to take some of these solutions that you heard today in the Fortinet session to these customers?
Yeah, so if we can't deploy all at once, so we take step-by-step approach. So there are certain, I would say, certain companies or the plants that they need these things the most. So we have chosen 1 or 2 of those kind of plants based on their the pain points. So we're trying to deploy and do some of the projects. So it's not only for the security side, but also to improve the productivity. I give them the more confidence on the larger deployment. So that's where our connection with the sister company help us, because again, we have the freedom of access. We have the freedom of even to fail. The fail tolerance is there. So with that, we can go into a higher level of achievements.
And how do we build a joint GTM? With the kind of investments that you have done. One is definitely the group companies that you have, where we intend to penetrate together. But how do we build a robust GTM together in 2024, sir?
That we need your help. So as I saw during this short presentation, so you're getting closer and closer to your partners with the greater support. And the local team I know, with Charit's leadership, and before that Hasini and Sohan, so are very close to us. They come with us and approach the partners, and they bridge the gap between us and the partner most of the time. And also whenever we have a shortage in the skills, of course we get the foreign aid from your, maybe India. We have built our credibility over last 5 years' time, the Fortinet and the Fentons IT relationship. Although we have started some times ago, but the most of the reliability, the closeness, the connectivity was built during last 3-4 years' time. So that helped us for our GTM and to give more confidence to the clients. But we need your pressure, like what you're doing right now, for higher level of certifications, achievements, and also the targets and the rebates that help us to go there faster.
I'm happy my presentation resonated with you. All right. So let me ask you your 2 cents about Fentons and Fortinet partnership, sir.
Yeah. The Fentons has greater goals, and Fentons has been growing at about 50% YOY since the Hayleys acquisition. And I did a bit of study. So your SAARC market is growing at about 10% in globally. I'm sure it has to be faster in Sri Lanka, because Sri Lanka has to grow much faster. So we need more support from you. At the time, we are very optimistic. We have laid our growth strategies, growth plans of Fentons IT. It's a 6-pronged strategy where you can help us in 5 strategies as a very strong partner.
Which are those strategies? If you can highlight maybe one.
I can't explain it now. It's very confidential to the company, but there we will discuss with you privately. But you can really support us as you in those strategies, and we want to grow faster. At the same time, it doesn't mean the competitor share. So our motto is we grow the market, but not penetrate into the competitor's market. And renewable energy, that's how we have done. We have really grown the market, and as Hayleys Solar as the leading renewable energy supplier in Sri Lanka, we have 25% market share. We spend a lot of our time and money facilitation, the promotion, the awareness, and working with the financing partners to support the investment of all the clients, from personal to MSMEs to larger corporates, and giving them awareness. And also we are going not within Sri Lanka, we're going beyond Sri Lanka to Maldives, and again creating more awareness. So similarly, Fentons IT also would like to take the similar steps to grow the industry, create more awareness, create more customers, rather than penetrating into our other SIs or the competitors' market share. That's our target and our vision.
You have created a new benchmark, sir, with the 8 specializations that you have done. What's the next milestone that you are planning, if you can?
Of course, you know that. So we got 11 NSE 7, so we don't have the 8th NSE 8 yet. So that's our determination. And I know if we get that faster, so we'll be the first in SAARC region. So we hope, and we are driven towards it with your motivation, and also we have some of our guys who have been identified to get the certification.
Yes, and if you achieve that, you'll be the first partner in India and SAARC to achieve NSE 8 certification. All right, sir. Thank you so much for talking to us and spending time with us. Really appreciate you making it a priority to attend this session. Thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody.